How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Type QQ Gaming channel. Today we got a new game, Zenodyne R. We've seen games from this developer before. We've been playing a ton of Fire Arrow and Fire Arrow X. And this is a game I believe it came before? Maybe? After? I don't know. I really should have looked that up, but I didn't. But this is more or less not so much a caravan shooter as it is an actual full-fledged sort of like level-based adventure with much of the same mechanics. This may or may not become a series, but it's certainly something I've been really looking into. I really enjoy the pixel art style and music that's in these sort of games. I'm becoming quite the fan of this developer, and I figured, before I sort of, wear down everybody with as much Fire Arrow content, I should switch it up and look at the other stuff, especially when, there are, I think, a pair of games coming out as well, probably sometime this year or next, from the same developer as this one. So yeah, let's check out everything I say. So here's a quick video of not my first, but maybe second or third run, as I'm kind of getting more comfortable with things. Yeah, we have a character where we can kind of change between two different sort of ships. Sort of almost like the sort of A and B ship that was in Fire Arrow. Kind of switch between a sort of red ship with that sort of spread shot to a blue ship that has more concentrated fire. As you can tell, we have our lives in the top left there. We have 3 lives and 3 bombs there down on the bottom. But I can already say that I'm missing wall form and all the different enemies from the Fire Arrow series. But heck, we're finding new ones along the way here. Switching to the sort of blue ship. When going to the boss, you can just kind of concentrate and shoot down. There we go. Shoot down the enemy a lot faster, picking up some huge medals there. And that stage level 1 completed, with some bonuses there for not dying or getting hit. On to stage 2 here. Looks like we picked up an extends along the way, so we're up to 4 lives. Sadly, because it's a commentary run, it doesn't. We're not going to 1cc this game immediately. So those 4 lives, as great as they are right now, aren't going to last us. And you will not be surprised what causes our death this time. Pretty much anytime we come up to something like that, we're like, oh shit, we're dead. We're fucking toast. But so far, kind of like, Fire Arrow style, you can kind of just graze a lot of the weapon, or a lot of the bullets back and forth. But also Fire Arrow fashion, bullets are awfully fast. Maybe not the fastest in shmup history, but certainly no slouch. Picked up another extends, probably because of those giant gold medals, which is good because we just lost left back there. And that's the tricky thing. I probably should look into it more. There must be a way to kind of vacuum up those medals a bit more efficiently than just kind of running into them. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to maybe go through the options a bit more closer, or maybe find a tutorial, or just experiment with other buttons on the keyboard. And there we are, with our 5th life. So that's coming out pretty well. I mean, I think when it comes to little enemies, that can die awfully quick. I don't think we have a whole lot of issue with it. Especially if you, as well as you noticed, we did pick the sort of casual setting in the beginning of the game as well. So I think it's really going to be, for the most part, the bosses that are really going to pose the challenge, as well as they should. A mini boss of sorts. Yeah, and when we can get a chance, we're going to use that blue fire on him just to really chunk it down as quick as we can. There we go. Yeah, and another one up. So we're up to 6. Not a bad sight. I mean, except for the fact that we're out of bombs. But so far so good. I mean, I'd certainly take 6 lives over anything, especially if losing life means we're going to get a full supply of bombs back. Life gone, and it does actually give us a full supply of bombs at 2. There it is, level 2. Certainly not getting the bonuses that we got last level with that death, but all the same, on to stage 3 with 5 lives. Can't really complain too much, really. Especially if they're going to keep feeding us those big medals. Yeah, and pretty much like last level, a lot of these enemies not posing much of a threat. However, compiled with this mini boss, yeah, I guess they suppose they should, they do in fact. But a nice payout there. And then we got this is probably one of the stranger enemies I've come across, are these sort of pink panels here with the money sign on them. You shoot them, they give you a nice payout. However, you can't really run into them. Extend there as well, so bring it back up to 5. So it's interesting that there's these sort of, like I nearly proved my example there by nearly running into him, but yeah, this sort of yeah, and here we are, exactly where I was hoping never to be. These type of levels, we've seen them before in like Castle Shikigami and other games where you kind of have to tunnel your way through, and not only have to worry about enemy fire, but you have to worry about the walls. Yeah, it's a great thing. 5 seconds ago we had 6 lives, because it's gonna get squirrely real quick. Sadly, or weirdly enough, using our bomb does not clear out those guys. And really, we used a bit too many bombs, I think, in the way through, so kind of left us open with this boss to kind of and an interesting bit here is just a sort of avalanche of points, but if you don't shoot them, they become an obstacle that could potentially kill you. So it's pretty interesting that they just kind of flood the screen with them, and kind of put the, give you enough slack to hang yourself, that sort of thing. Yeah. Applying too much applying too much speed, I suppose, there to that one turn. Yeah. And this type of stuff is really not my forte one bit. Yeah, exactly. The cool thing though with this game is that you do get a sort of experience gauge where, for the, for the levels you do beat, you do get progress to unlock things. So it's never a complete failure. There's always some progress. But that's gonna be it for this video. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll certainly come back and play some more.